Howdy, everybody! Oh my gosh, we're here for a brand new episode of Have You Seen This? I'm Frank.
And I'm Sarah.
And what did we watch this month, Sarah? What did we watch?
We watched the best vampire TV show ever.
Bats!
They say you want to live long. I have no use for this song. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Out of this.
So, this was after years of her trying to convince me, hey, we got to watch a TV show. We got to watch a TV show. And she got away with it because for, I think, the last 3 years, maybe longer, we've always been sharing Matt Berry clips on Instagram, the little reels. Gay is in, gay is now.
New York City.
Most devious bastard in New York City. What the fuck? So that was the reason why we watched the show, because she wanted to watch the TV show and Matt Berry. So I was like, I can't say no. I can't say no.
It's also, it's not just Matt Berry. It's like the most Matt Berry of Matt Berry. It's like the most Matt Berry TV show.
It's the most. You watch it for him, technically. Yes. I don't even remember the other characters. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I wanted to do a little bit of research, but I had a little troubleshooting. Still didn't get it to work. But I forgot the characters' names. I know there's Guillermo. He's
Laszlo.
Laszlo.
Nandor the Relentless, Guillermo, and Colin Robinson.
Colin Robinson. And who's the other guy again? The guy with long hair.
Nandor the Relentless.
Yep. Okay. Yes. That's hilarious. But yeah, I liked the show. It was pretty good. I watched it all on Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I binged it all in one sitting, which was good. I like that. You could actually, it's an easy series to binge. It's only 10 episodes.
It's quick. The episodes are quick.
Oh yeah, they're like, it's almost like a web series. They're only like 20 minutes. It's not that bad. But yeah, I liked it, Sarah. So what did you think?
Tell me more, Frank.
Tell you more. All right, I guess I'll go through my ranking because I gave Sarah, I was like, here, Sarah, this is my rank, or I gave her things like, here's a ranking or your favorite or whatnot. So I guess I'll go through my ranking. I'll start from the 10 and go to my first one, I guess.
Great.
So number 10 on my list for the 10 episode series is The Orgy. I thought that was the weakest episode because it all leads up to one joke, and the joke is that the guy ends up fucking at the orgy because they so the episode is about all the vampires invited to this, like, you know, this orgy that happens every 100 years or a couple years.
Biannual orgy.
A biannual. And they need a virgin for the party, and the virgin ends up being one of Guillermo's friends. Guillermo is basically he's the familiar. He helps the vampires doing day stuff and keep tidy and get rid of the bodies and all that stuff, clean up the house and keep it safe from the daylight and whatnot. And it turns out to be a personal friend of his because they find him at a party. I think they're at like a party looking for like decorations.
Oh, they find him at like a Spirit Halloween store.
Yeah, Spirit Halloween, Party City kind of thing. And they're like, oh my God, he's perfect. And he's like, oh no, that's my best friend. I don't want to do this. But the whole episode, of course, there's like jokes in between, you know. But the whole episode is for that one joke. And the joke is that he ends up not being a virgin anymore at the party and ruins the whole thing. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I just thought it was weak. That was my number 10. Number 9 was Ancestry. 8, Citizenship. 7, Manhattan Nightclub, that one's a pretty good one, but it's low. 6 is The Pilot. 5 is The Werewolf Duel. 4, City Council. City Council is probably one of my favorite ones. Oh my gosh, I love City Council. Number 3 is Animal Control. It's probably the best bits of the show is how Laszlo, he's out with Nadia, and they're like, let's make sweet love, and he gets distracted by their neighbor who's in the upstairs, and he says, I want him, and he goes flying up there to, you know, bite him and, you know, subdue him or, you know, seduct him. And the wife is in the other room like, oh my God. And then she starts hitting the bat and they call Animal Control and they're like, oh God, we got to get Laszlo back. And the whole episode is them going to Animal Control, trying to get Laszlo back. And it's so funny when they get to Animal Control. It's like, can we come in? Yeah, sure. Whatever. We're open. can we come in? Because they be invited in. It's hilarious. And then eventually they get invited in, and they're like, well, if you want an animal, you got to do tons of paperwork. He says, we can do that now. Because it's Craig Robinson. Craig Robinson is like an energy sucker. Energy vampire. He's perfect. He could walk during the day. He's the one who gets the money for them, basically, because he actually has a job. So he kind of keeps them financially stable. But they end up releasing, spoilers, because I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. But they have to, what do you call it? Oh, they release an accidental bat, because I guess that same night, there's another bat that gets brought in that needs to be tested for rabies.
Yes.
And they release it accidentally, and they thought it was Laszlo. It's not Laszlo, and Laszlo's stuck in the back room trying to hypnotize a cat, because some vampires have the hypnotize. The relentless character, he doesn't have that power at all. Every episode he fails. Whenever he tries to do it, he does not have that power. But Laszlo is really good at the hypnotizing. But he can't hypnotize the cat because he's like, use your paw to, unlock your cage, free us all. But that's a great episode. I love that one. Number 2 is Baron's Night Out. Excellent episode. Baron's Night Out is hilarious. That's almost like if you were to tell someone, hey, if you want to know the tone of the show, I would say Baron's Night Out is perfect. Here, this is the show. It's not to go full spoilers, so I want to give some surprises for this one. Animal Control, that's a situation. This one is more a night out thing, but the Baron is an old timey vampire, sort of like a Nosferatu type. He's so decrepit and old. He has no parts left. He's just basically a corpse, and he's one of those corpse vampires. And they take him for a night out just to show him what the real world is. And it's sweet, it's sad, and it deals with all the issues that they deal with as a vampire, especially at the end.
I'm tired of killing. I just do it. I don't know why.
I just do why. And then I want to try the slice of the pizza. No, Baron, no. I want the pizza. And he starts vomiting. It's hilarious because it has garlic in it. And let's see, Baron's not, what else happens? Oh, I don't want to spoil the end, but I guess I kind of have to spoil it with my number 1. My number 1 is the trial. Something happens to the Baron, and they have to go to the Vampire Council. And this is like a smorgasbord of cameos of vampire actors.
So this was the most frank episode of the series.
Yes, it is. It literally is. The first cameo that made me go oh my god, was Kristen Schaal. She plays the person who's you must come. We invited you. We sent the ravens.
Oh, she actually becomes a series regular.
Yes, I did see that doing my research.
What's her name though? She's the guide. The guide.
Yeah, I'm not sure what her character's name. I just know she's Kristen Schaal. She's from SNL, I think.
Yeah,
and she's the voice of the Triceratops.
Her character doesn't have a name. It's literally the guide.
The guide? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I would say her character has a great arc. I love her character's arc through the series.
That's hilarious because she just starts out as a person who just says, you must join the Vampire Council. That's hilarious.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. I have a blood clot.
A blood clot.
Blood bubble in my throat. I will take you there.
So when they get to the Vampire Council, you think, oh yeah, so the second cameo that makes you go, oh my god, was Dave Bautista. I had no idea he was in the show, and I guess he's only in this one episode. And he's there because they've been holding him there for, was it 100 yeyears? 130? Something like that?
Or 90 years from 1932.
Yeah, I know it was 1932. So from 1932, he's been sitting in this room because apparently he's sitting there for something that Laszlo did, which is hilarious.
He's I got bored. I turned a baby into a vampire. I don't know. I shouldn't have done it.
It was wrong what I did, and I feel so bad for that baby. Should we go visit him? No. And then Dave Bautista's if I ever meet this man, I will stab him. I'll keep stabbing. I won't stop, and they'll switch hands and they'll stab him again. Oh my gosh. And then they actually meet the real Vampire Council, because it's not Dave Bautista and the woman. The real Vampire Council is all the famous vampires from all the vampire movies, which is hilarious. It's the original 3 from the original movie, What We Do in the Shadows, and then it's Tilda Swinton, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then it's Paul Rubens. I was like, oh my god, this is great. And then they're like, we tried to get Tom and Brad, they didn't show up. Rob didn't want to show up. And then they got the girl from Twilight. I forgot her name. Evan. I think they just call Evan. Or
Oh, she what? I don't even remember seeing her.
She was the girl who was like They. Oh God, pull it up, Jamie. What is he? What We Do in the Shadows. She's like Rachel Evan Tyler or something. What's her name?
I don't even remember.
This is the next one.
Oh, she was in. I forgot that she was in Twilight. That's a good catch.
Yeah, that's right. She was the vampire from that one.
Yeah.
Evan Rachel. I'm gonna just look it up. Evan Rachel Wood. That's her name.
Yep.
And they just call her Evan in the show. And then who else is there? Wesley Snipes is on Skype. Danny Trejo's there. Hang on. Do I have any other names?
Is it? And also, I think if Danny Trejo, he played a vampire, right? In one of the
Yes,
movies.
he played in Dust Till Dawn.
So isn't that also homage to the first episode where Guillermo's talking about why he wants to become a vampire and he saw the first like mechs or
he was talking about that would be Brad and Tom, because Brad and Tom didn't show up.
Okay.
That's an interview with a vampire where Antonio Banderas was in.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And then so they talked to all these famous vampires. Oh, and the baby's there too, which is hilarious.
I missed that too.
It's like a split second.
Oh, that's
because they put around the room.
Yes. Yep. Now I remember. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the baby's like holding on to somebody around the floor, like wow, like during when they're all yelling. It's like a quick, like 2-second joke. So the try. Oh my god, that's my other thing. So they get like, you're gonna get punished. We're gonna put you in a well and you're gonna burn up. So they put him in the well with the camera crew, and it cuts to all these skeletons, and you think, and you hear the screams, and then the camera pans over, and they're just standing in the shadows, like, you think they'd clean up this place before they put us in here? Because it was the previous vampires, which is hilarious, because they just took their beating and just got burned. They didn't try to stay alive. And then the film crew that are up there helped them out. Or something. Oh yeah, it's Craig Robinson.
It's Colin Robinson and Guillermo with the umbrella, and they turn into bats and they fly. Also, like, how funny is that? They could have just turned into bats and flew away at any time.
But then it was daylight though, so there's probably dangerous.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they had the umbrella there.
Yep.
But yeah, it was funny. Like, you better get your camera crew out of there. We can't guarantee their safety. And then I think that's like the mid-credit joke, because it goes to the credits and then it cuts to them looking up at the other camera crew staring. Holy shit, that's right. In one of the episodes, I think it's the pilot. It might have been the pilot, or might have been Baron's Day Out. It's one of the two where the Baron eats the sound guy. And I love that because the sound keeps cutting out during the interviews. Holy shit, that's hilarious.
Oh, I totally missed that too.
Oh my god, I forget which episode it is. It's the Baron though. He like wakes up and he thinks
I think it's when he first gets there. It's like the third episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all I think he arrives in the pilot, right?
Does he?
Yeah.
Maybe.
The pilot episode is them like cleaning up the house to get him ready.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's either Baron's Night Out, because he's only in like 3 episodes, like a cameo in one, and then present in like the pilot and the Baron's Night Out. I guess
the Baron also becomes a series regular.
Yes, I did see that too, because he's still alive technically. They do hint at that when they're trying to. Oh, I think I kind of gave it away, but anyway, they his eyes are moving when they throw him in the hole. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's my ranking of my top 10 and a few favorite ones.
This is like the hardest question you've ever asked me. I'm like, how do I rank this? I keep changing it, so I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So my number 10, and only because I caught up. I watched all of them except for episode 10 and episode 8. So I don't even remember the citizenship episode very much. I kind of vaguely remember it. So I put that as my 10. I remember what happens in episode 10, but not 8. Yeah. So citizenship is my 10. 9 is the pilot. Like, the pilot's great, it's good, but I feel like the more, what I love about TV is like the longer in it, the more you get to know the characters, and I like the development. So I rank the pilot a little lower. This one was so hard. Okay, and then I'd say number 8 would be the city council episode. It is very funny, and I love Colin Robinson. He's probably one of my. I also had a hard time picking favorite character, but I love Colin Robinson because, like, if you've ever worked in corporate America,
Oh, absolutely. I get it.
Like there is a Colin Robinson, like and an Evie. Like there is both of those characters exist. They are real
Evie is too real. Evie, I'm like, oh my
Evie,
god,
they're
I
just
know that
vampires
person.
too much. So I like his role in that, and
Yeah.
like I loved watching him in city council, just like the whole time at the city council meeting. It's so good.
I like how he tries to take him to the town council, and they try to get out of it, but they have to ride on top of the
Yes,
subway or the train.
yes.
And then I like how Laszlo's trying to be like, "What can I do to help you, city council?" And he's like, "I don't like the raccoons." And he says, "Then you will forget about this." And then the next day, fucking pile of dead raccoons on their porch, and he thinks it's a terrorist thing.
Is this a hate crime?
A hate crime, a terrorist, an act of terrorism. And he says, "You wanted them gone. It was supposed to be a gift." And then he had some sort of like flute, right? That brought them all there. And he was like, "Good God," because there were so many of them.
Oh my god, so good.
Oh my gosh.
So good. Okay, so that was my 8. I'm changing it as I'm talking right now. So 8, 7 is Baron's Night Out.
Aww.
I love that. They're all so good though. It's so hard to choose.
Oh my god, what's your top? Is your top one Orgy?
Almost. It's one of my top ones. Yeah. Okay, so 7, but also like Manhattan Nightclub. I think I would put Manhattan Night. No, okay, no. I'm gonna stick with it. 7 is Baron's Night Out. I just rewatched that. It's great. I love it, but it's just kind of, it's like, I feel like it's one of those episodes that's just like a lot of jokes and a lot of scenes and not as much like.
That's fair.
It just didn't feel girthy to me. Like it's
that's
not
fair.
funny,
that is
and
fair.
But it kind of just
it's
like
more like gags.
Yeah, it's like little short things. It's not as much character development, but I do have to say, like the end of that episode is so fucking epic. Like when Guillermo opens the door with the flowers and then just poof, just too much.
Instantly gone.
Guillermo's just like.
Because that whole night, Baron could have died from the garlic. He could have died from anything, and then he almost falls on the stakes.
Yes,
he says, "I could have fell on that."
Yep. Oh my god, so good. Okay, so then next number 6 would be the trial.
Oh my gosh, you're like completely opposite.
I know. Are we surprised? No. Okay. I love the trial. It's funny. I actually didn't know that all of those actors were famous vampires until I was researching for this episode.
Oh my god.
And then when I rewatched, I was like, oh my god, yeah, I do recognize a lot of these people from different movies. But like when I watched it years ago, like I got into the show in the pandemic. A coworker of mine was like, you gotta watch What We Do in the Shadows. It's like The Office, but like better. And I'm like, oh my god, you're right. And I just it carried me through a good portion of the pandemic. Okay. Anyway, so where are we at? We're at 6. Okay, so then 5 is Manhattan Nightclub. I love this one because it's just like Laszlo and his finest. Like I love like the dynamic between Laszlo and Nadja. And then the fucking witch's hat, the cursed witch's hat. It's too much. And like the jokes about the hat. Like your hat's bleeding. Yeah, I know. What's that puckering feeling in the back? Oh, it's the witch's butthole. They say it all in unison, and just this hat. He's like, it's not haunted, and then like not everything. He closes his cape in the door, and he's just like getting dragged by the cab, and not just.
He's like, what the fuck?
and then the whole place sets on fire. Not just looking at the camera. It's just like the deadpan. I love all of the. And by the way, that hat comes back in future seasons, and it gets even funnier. I think Side note, I also love Nick Kroll. Like I'm a huge Big Mouth fan. I love his shows, and the fact that he's in this as the vampire is even better. And his whole vampire posse.
Oh my god, that's right. They're all like weird ass, like random ass vampires.
The breakdancing and the guy who's freestyling, like I just started this in the 1920s, like.
Yeah, I started rapping in the like the 1990s or something.
Something like that.
He's had like 20 years to like master it, and he's still terrible at it.
He's still so bad, yeah. This whole episode is just enjoyable, but what I love most about it is the dynamic between Nadja and Laszlo, and just like
they're really in love. I like that.
But it's like they're in love, but they've been in love for like thousands of years, and it's just like Nadja's just complete, like, I'm so fucking over you. I still love you, but I'm so done with your bullshit like, the whole time.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait till we get a recommended or our recommended movies. There's something I have to recommend you because I'm like, oh my god, this is a Sarah movie. But we'll get to it.
So good. Okay. So next we have Animal Control. Number 4, Animal Control.
Yes. There we go.
Oh my god. I love this one. I love, like, it's just so funny. Again, it's the Nadja and Laszlo dynamic, and she's like, I want to do something crazy tonight. Like, I want to be young. And he's like, oh, but can we have some more food? We just ate. And he's like, oh, but you could watch me. It'll be sexy. And then, like, it also links directly back to, like, the orgy episode when she's just, like, so unimpressed with Laszlo. And she's like, this is so boring. And she walks away to go find Gregor. And then he gets beat, like, the shit beat out of him with the broom, just as a bat. And then just the whole, like, I love the day with Colin Robinson trying to, like, energy suck the people at the animal shelter. And then of course, it's the best part of this whole episode is the fact that Laszlo and Nandor both get stuck in the kennels.
Yes.
And then they have to call Nadja, who's finally reunited with, like, her, like, lover, right? And she's like, God damn it. I do love this guy and I have to go.
Oh, was that the Jacob or whatever his name was?
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Joshua.
Yeah, he's gone through all these reincarnations. Yeah.
Yes. And then like, all these guys are trying to figure out how to get the bats back, all 3 of them, right? And then she literally just fucking walks in, hypnotizes the guy, and opens the doors, and she's like, y'all are so dumb.
And he says, I made a promise to my fellow trapeze. They all attack him.
And then number 3 is the werewolf feud. I love this episode. This episode ranked number 3 for one and only one reason, and it's because of Laszlo's vulva garden. And the piece de la resistance. My mom's are like he has his mom's vulva, and not just all of the vulvas. And I think it's also, like, at the end when basically the premise is, like, there's the werewolves and they're peeing on the vampire's lawn, and there's, like, they're just playing a riff on Twilight, right? Like, they have this feud, and they wrote this whole, like, thing in the 1990s of, like, how we feud.
1993.
Yeah, right. And it's like, well, only one person has to fight, right? And then fucking Nandor, who, like, also just some appreciation for Nandor. Like, homeboy was, like, a super ferocious warrior, like, he's the oldest vampire out of all of them, like, from, like, centuries ago, right? Like, he called the Relentless, and he, like, killed everybody, and, like, he was crazy. And now he's just, like, this total, like, he follows the rules, and he's so dweeby. Like, in the first episode where he's like, can we all please go to the room so we can have a house meeting? To the room. I want to open this in the room to have a house meeting, right? And then
you just fucking tell us here.
And then they're going through, and he's like, maybe we can we not leave half-eaten humans, right? Like, it's unsanitary.
If you're gonna tell somebody, tell them now. Tell it out loud.
Oh my god. So anyways, I love that at the end he's the one selected to fight the werewolf, and basically he wins by throwing a squeaky toy over the side of a building, which is hysterical.
Yes, and they're like, can we keep the toy?
Yes,
yeah,
sure.
you can keep the
toy.
Go
find the toy. Go find the toy.
Oh my gosh, those poor werewolves. I like how one of them was a Native American. Yes, I'm Native American, but that's not the reason why I'm a werewolf.
Oh my god, too much. And then number 2, drumroll. Number 2 is the orgy. It's just too good. It's just so fucking
the most Sarah thing I've ever seen.
It's so. I love that, like, Colin Robinson is full on wearing, like, a leather chaps, like, and then Nandor trying to walk down the stairs, like, also very uncomfortable in all leather, like, he can't even move, and just all of it. It's like it's also, I feel like that episode is, like, the embodiment of Matt Berry. It's like
Oh yeah, because it shows all the different forms of Matt Berry.
all the
From
part,
the silent films to the 60s, 80s. What do you want to do to me, Paul? How do we do that?
Oh my god! And then the Seinfeld one, da-da-da-da-da. The Seinfeld porno, and like all the pornos, and he's looking forward to this orgy so much, and then he ruins the whole orgy because he's mad that his wife isn't turned on by his pornos. She's like, the only thing worse than your husband making pornos is your husband making boring pornos.
They were so boring. They were really boring.
So gotta love the orgy. And also I right before that, like came right on time because I just finished at the part where the virgin is like losing his virginity, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so good.
Phrasing.
So
I
good.
came just in time when the virgin came on screen.
Yes. And number one is I haven't rewatched this yet, but I remember all I know from this episode, and the reason I love it is because it sets up the rest of the entire show, which is Ancestry, the last episode.
Oh
10.
my god, we really had like
I know. But and again, I haven't rewatched it, so I don't remember exactly. But what I do know is like the reveal that Guillermo is a Van Helsing.
Yeah,
right? That's what happens at the end of the episode.
Yeah,
that is like the catalyst for literally the rest of the whole show. Like that.
Oh, you have like hindsight is 2020 because you know where this all leads.
Yes,
so
and you know what? They just released the last season, and I like they didn't just release it. They released it like over 6 months ago, and I refuse to watch it because I'm so upset that the show is over. I haven't watched it yet, but basically, like. And it kind of leads into like our favorite characters discussion, which is a really hard one. Like season 1, I'm not a huge like Guillermo's not my favorite character because he's he's kind of lame. He's like, yeah, it's funny. Like he's just the overworked guy.
He wants to be a vampire, but he can't be a vampire, and he's kind of pushover.
But then like his arc in the series is so fucking good. Like it's a really good arc, and like it's all predicated on the fact that he's a Van Helsing. Like there's future episodes where he goes on like full Van Helsing. Like he has like this amazing ability to like kill vampires. It's like this natural, and he gets all acrobatic, and it's so good. So I had to put it at number 1 just for the pure reason that like this is a setup for the rest of the show.
Well, that's interesting, yeah, because you're basing it on what you already or what's coming up, and then I don't know, and I kind of figured like it's going to come up, later on, but like it's that thing with me where it's like I hope it pays off, but I haven't watched the rest of the series, so it's funny.
It pays off. Honestly, the show gets better. Like I'm rewatching the first season, I'm like, this is really good, but it gets like it's one of those shows that just ages so well. Like every season, like the characters get better, like the dynamics get better. It's just the character develop. Like there's a whole season about like with Colin Robinson's backstory. It's hysterical. Like it's the whole show and series of itself is just I love it.
That's cool. I like how it's the opposite end. That's awesome.
Yes.
And it's because of someone who's starting out and someone who knows it. That's so cool. I like this. It works out. That's great. So who's your favorite character?
That's like such a hard question. I love them all. It's hard to pick one. So I'm just going to go through what I love about each of them.
Okay, go ahead.
I say if I have to pick a favorite character, especially in season 1, it's Nadja. Because she's just like girl power, like the only girl in the cast. She's hysterical. She's like, get shit done, like just complete, it's even like in the pilot episode, right? They're like arguing over like what to do about the leftover human. She's like, we'll just use a magic marker and write our name and date on it. Okay, great. Let's move on. Right.
Yeah.
So good. I love her. Nadja in every season kind of has a side arc. Like and all the characters, it's interesting. What's also fun about the series as it goes on is all the characters have like every season there's a small arc of it's new.
I did notice that every character had something going on. That's cool.
Yeah, so like Nadja goes through a bunch of different stuff. It's so funny. This side arc this season is Gregor, right? Who ends up getting so Nadja, love her. I love her deadpans at the camera. Like it reminds me a lot of I don't know if you ever watched The Office, but like she's like the Jim kind of The Office.
Oh yeah.
Then obviously Nadja and Laszlo come together. Laszlo's Matt Berry. He's our man. Love him. But I actually think he gets a little better as the series goes on. Like, you think he's good in the first season, but then there's like points in the rest of the series, like the New York City, like that episode is
New York City.
so good. Love him. Colin Robinson, I love. Like, he's actually, I think, the character that I fell in love with first when I started watching this, because like him and Evie are, like I said, they're real humans. Like, it's the most relatable characters, and it cracks me up that like to think about creating a vampire show and then like creating an energy vampire it's so good, hysterical. And then Nandor, total dweeb. Like, again, I think Nandor and Guillermo, their story gets better. So like first season, they're not my favorite characters, but then as the series goes on, I grow to really love both of them. So I'll just keep it at that.
That makes sense, because I think towards the end they start building their like more characteristics for them, because I feel like Nadia and Laszlo, like they're like the highlight of the first season. Like, we know a lot about them. Nandor and Guillermo, we kind of know about it, and like towards the end of the season, it starts building them up to the upcoming seasons, and it gives you like little seeds.
They have the best story. They have the best story of the whole show.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you? What's your favorite character?
Let's see. Well, since you did a ranking, I'll do a ranking. So of course, number 1, Laszlo. Number 2 will be Colin Robinson. 3 will be Nadia. 4, Guillermo, and then last one would be Nandor.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sense. Yeah. You don't get to, like, it's funny, I forgot, like in the first season, you don't really get to know Nandor very much.
Not really, because like I'm really like racking my brain, like really like the only thing that happens is like he's sort of silly with the ancestry, because he completely bombs his citizenship. That's the same episode, right? The citizenship.
That's episode. I didn't watch that. It's episode 8.
Oh, that is episode 8. Oh yeah, this is a different episode, but yeah, you know what I mean. So in citizenship, he kind of is like really silly, and ancestry, he goes to visit his 92-year-old great granddaughter, and I like how Colin keeps like twisting that little nerve, like, yeah, you only have like 200,000 relatives. Genghis Khan had like millions.
What about that? That is a good episode.
What else happens with because Nandor's not really in the Manhattan nightclub city council. He's
there, but he's not like,
there's like no like building up his character, really. You know what
I mean? There is like a really funny episode, I think it's in the second to last season, where he ends up walking into like a news interview, and he goes, "I'm Nandor the Relentless," and they say Nandor de Laurentiis.
Nandor.
His name was Nandor de Laurentiis. It was hysterical.
Oh my god, that sounds almost like exactly the same joke from like City Council when he goes up there and he rants and raves, and like, well, if you want to do like a public speaking, this is the wrong meeting. Right now we're doing the
open form. Yes.
Oh my gosh! Like, when is that meeting? 2 months from now. Okay, I'll be here for 2 months. He's very polite about it, even though he's up there trying to be like, "You'll listen to me. I will rule all over you." Can you do that at the public meeting, sir? Please. Oh my gosh! But yeah, those are my favorite characters. And what was the other things we had to do? Favorite moments?
Favorite scenes.
Favorite scenes. Okay. Okay, I'll start with this one, and I'll go to you. So my favorite scenes, for sure. Oh god! Okay, Animal Control, obviously, when they're stuck in the cage. That's like top one. What else happens? Let's see. City Council with the raccoons on the porch. Let's see. What happens in the pilot?
That's where they get the letter.
I'm trying to think if there's any favorite scenes. I'm trying to like go through them. The chew toy off the roof for the werewolf episode, of course. Oh god, you know what we completely ignored, and I know it's only a season 1 thing. The freaking Nadia story with the girl.
Oh my god.
We've completely not talked about it.
It bums me out. Like, they could have done so much more. Like, it was such a little tiny arc, and they could have done so much more.
I thought that was like, I looked up research. I'm like, oh, she's gonna come back because I like that actress. She was in the movie Booksmart. I love Booksmart.
She never comes back.
yeah, she never comes back because it just said season 1. I'm like, oh my gosh, she never comes back. They build
there's never even really a resolution in season 1. It's just like she has that episode where she dies and comes back to life, and I think that's it.
I think her resolution is when she finds out what her power is, where she can
disappear. That's right. That's right.
She ends up killing the guy who made fun of her.
Yes.
I do like her scenes because when she dies, she wakes up in the ambulance and they're like, ma'am, you're not all right. You were dead. And
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
You just charged my parents' insurance.
And then she thinks that Nadia's like flirting with her, like, yeah, we should do this. And then she gets bit in the neck, like, ah. And she slowly turns into a vampire while going to college. Hilarious.
Oh my God, it's so good.
But I'm bummed that she never comes back.
I know. I feel like that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, they could have done something with that, or show like what happened to her after, But that's cute. That's a cute little story. I do like the moment when you find out Laszlo's the guy who's been killing all the reincarnations of the boyfriend. Because he's like, he always makes you cry, and I can't have that happen to my sweet baby girl. That's why I always cut off his head and kill him.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that.
I love that too, because earlier in the episode, he's trying to make this plant sculpture for Nadia. So he ties up the rope, or this wire, I should say. So when the reincarnated guy is going to leave, he cuts off his head again. It's like, that's fucking hilarious. He
always makes you cry.
He always makes you cry. And I liked that one episode. I think it's when she takes him out on the date, and he's like completely not knowing, and she just remember everything. And she brings back all the memories, and he's like going through every impersonation, like he's like a horse, and then he's like, I'm Thor. He basically has like the Thor voice or whatever.
Yes.
Love it. Oh, and then when he's working at the parking garage, oh my God, I completely forgot his intro on the pilot. That's right. He's fucking jerking off.
He's jerking off and not
oh my God. That's fucking hilarious. Like, he's just a loser in this reincarnation. He's just a guy.
He's like, he works for like night security. Like, he was like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
A night. Funny. He's like, yeah, night. Then he just comes up and just fucking beats it. Oh my God. And then a little moment with Guillermo. I like the episode when he buys the wood stakes and like Laszlo loses his shit, like, put those away. Where'd you get those? I got them at Amazon. We'll take them back down to the Amazon. That's so good.
I love also when Nandor just like throws a coin at the lady. He's like, no, take this. And Guillermo's like, it's fine, I got it.
I got it. Do not pay for any of this. No, we're gonna pay. Oh my gosh. All right, so what are your favorite scenes? I think
all of those. And yep. I also love, oh my God, I think it's episode 3 where Evie and Colin Robinson date, and they do like this drain, and like just, oh my God, when they're in the bathroom and she's like, what is it? Like, she's on top and Colin Robinson
climbing through the bottom, and they're like, leave me alone, I'm trying to use the bathroom. And they end up like putting the guy in a coma.
Oh my God, when they're like literally just like sucking this guy, and then it just like cuts to like this guy being taken out in a gurney.
Yeah, he's in a coma because like he even sucked so much.
He's in a coma. And like also I love the end of that episode where they pan over the whole office and everybody's just like dead, like they just suck the entire office dry, and then at the end it's like Colin Robinson's like, I don't think this is healthy anymore, and like he's breaking up with her, and then she does the emotional vampire thing, like, no, don't leave me, Colin Robinson.
No, you can leave. No, don't leave. Yeah, you can leave.
Love that entire side story.
Yeah, I love her. That's Vanessa Bayer, I believe. She's from SNL.
So funny.
Oh my God, I loved her character on SNL where she played like the little Jewish boy.
Yes.
And like Seth Meyers would ask her a question, and she would just look at him like, and then just continue reading her Torah or whatever.
Yes.
Hilarious. Oh my God, I love her, and I'm glad she was on the show. I was like, oh, good, she's working. And I do see that she comes back later seasons. I'm like, ooh.
She does. She has not like a big parts, but little here and there.
Yeah.
And then Guillermo, narrating the orgy was a really good one. And it's just like somebody on the couch getting and receiving a blowjob, and then he's like, I need to take a break. I was raised Catholic. And like his whole identity crisis of like offering up his best friend who's the virgin, just like him like talking to the camera by himself. Also when they go to the Manhattan nightclub and they're in the familiar room and there's the cat, and the cat just like they're like,
the cat's the familiar and it's inside the bucket. This is our bathroom. We got these buckets after the union strike. Don't you get the newsletter? There's a newsletter.
He's been a familiar for 10 years, is not connected to any of the other familiars, knows nothing. So good. And then also another one is when Nandor and Guillermo are shopping for decorations when the Baron comes and he wants creepy paper. Every time I can't look at creepy paper without creepy paper.
You know what's so funny? I watched a show, Red Letter Media, and they went to do like a ghost hunt episode, and they put the creep paper up there and like creepy paper. I'm like, what is that from? And I watched the show. I was like, oh my god, that's where it's from. The creepy paper.
Creepy paper.
Creepy paper.
Oh my god, it's also good though. Like this and all the scenes that you talked about, they're all. Oh, and then like when I think we talked about when Laszlo's getting beat the shit beat out of him as a bat. That's a really good one too. So.
Hilarious.
Yeah, because also I grew up in a house that was like we had a bat infestation, so that was like all summer long, just like a weekly occurrence was we called Sandy the Bat Slayer. Like my mom hunting bats in our house, and like just makes me laugh so much.
And of course, I don't think we've mentioned it yet, but bats is hilarious. I love that. And
especially
it's funny.
knowing the backstory.
Yeah, knowing the backstory where it's like, how'd that come up? It's like, oh, we don't know. It was in the script. And you're like, no, you know, it was 3 a.m. and you didn't want to film anymore. And you're like, bats? He's like, oh, I guess that's the story then. Completely forgot what he did.
Yes.
What's the cat update? Has he lost weight? What's his health?
He's doing all right. I don't know if he's lost any more weight. I feel like we've plateaued again.
Oh, no.
But he started a new thing where he passive aggressively just meows at 7 a.m. and eats our houseplants and pukes and wakes us up every day. So that's a new one. That's a new development. Yeah.
I saw this. Okay, so for the folks at home, I was scrolling on Instagram and there was this video of this cat that reminded me of her cat. And it was like a cat that they put in like rehab.
Yes.
So it has like this little life vest and he's like floating in the water. And
you're trying to get him to walk and he just won't walk.
And he just won't walk. But the narration is, this is a beluga whale found in the nature and they're loving animals. And meanwhile, it's just a cat swimming. Love cat videos on Instagram. They're the best.
So good. So good.
So good.
This is my familiar Zeus.
My familiar. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing, too, that they were shocked that he was a familiar for over 10 years.
Yeah.
They usually get turned into a vampire after a couple. They're like, that's weird. That's weird. You're not a vampire yet. Oh, and Nick Kroll. Oh, my gosh. I guess I'll recommend it when we get to recommendations, but I know him. Well, I guess we recommend it now. But I know him from Oh, Hello with John Mulaney on Netflix.
Ooh. Yeah. Wasn't that Big Mouth?
No. It's a stage show with him and John Mulaney as old Jewish men who live in New York, and they're like, oh, hello. And they talk about tuna sandwiches and too much tuna. It's on Netflix. I think it's like an hour or 90 minutes. It's
I'm
perfect.
definitely going to have to watch this. I love, because John Mulaney's also one of the main voices in Big Mouth.
John Mulaney is a god. He cannot do any wrong for me. He's amazing.
I feel similarly about Nick Kroll. His Nick Kroll stand-up routine is really good too.
I should look into that. Look into the Nick Kroll. Okay.
You would love Big Mouth.
I probably would.
It's so good. I love Big Mouth.
Okay, so we did favorite characters, 10 episodes, favorite, least favorite.
And then we need to do our favorite Matt Berry moments.
Oh, favorite Matt Berry moments. Oh, shit, I didn't do research for the show because I had a stupid restart my computer.
It's okay.
But go ahead. I'll start with you. Start first.
I feel like we've already talked about a lot of them. I think one that we didn't talk about was... Wait, did we talk about all these? I think we talked about all of them.
I think the one we like low-key like mentioned but didn't really emphasize is definitely his porno montage.
Oh my god,
Like that is a work of art.
so good. And just like imagine, like he also had to film all the pornos, which is
yes,
cool.
yes. But yeah, I know that's on my bottom, but like that's definitely like the highlight.
Yes,
Of that
yes,
episode.
sure.
It's just seeing Matt Berry do Matt Berry shit.
Yes,
Because he's so funny, and I like his idea. Like whenever he acts, like he'll read it straight. But if they do it too many takes, he starts doing like New York City, or he'll start saying funny things. And that's so funny that he does that. And then like when people quote it to him, he's like, "What the hell are you doing? I don't even know what that is." Because he'll just throw it in there.
Yep.
But yeah. I think we talked a lot of them though.
The Curse Witch's hat, like oh, I love when one we didn't talk about is when she's showing the animal control episode and she's showing the picture of the bat to the guy and she's like, look, it looks like a cute little British man with a cute face and a hat. Love that part.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, he's good, and I like all his little like interviews. I think he does one where no, it's Nadia. Nadia talks about him. I don't even know if it was from this season because I was watching like a little highlight reel just to try to, get my idea in it. But she said like Laszlo getting his dick stuck in one of the stuffed animals or whatever. And he's like, I fell into it. It wasn't this. I fell into it.
Oh my god.
But I love Laszlo. Laszlo is the best.
So good. I feel like another thing that I really love about this show is that like I love when they're interviewing them and they like bring in all of like the medieval arts. It's like basically like they're making their impression, like they're telling a story and then they show like the art and it's like the picture doing the thing. And I love that. Like that goes on through the whole series and it's so funny.
Oh yeah. His name was Mike. Fucking asshole. Because like Mike was the one who set up the last orgy, I believe.
Yes, yes.
Mike, and he ruined it. Oh my gosh, and the Volvos. Oh man, he's great. He's just the best.
Good.
Okay, so we get to the rating. How many Rosenbaums?
Oh, 3.
All 3?
3 roses.
I think the same here. 3 roses.
Wow, is this the first time we've ever had the same Rosenbaum rating?
I'm sure. Now we've been doing this for years. There must have been an episode where we agreed.
But like
Pretty Woman, I'm sure we agreed with Pretty Woman.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Pretty Woman for sure. But like
we had to.
Pretty epic for a TV series from Frank to get 3.
Well, it's just it's not that I don't like TV. It's just that it's always a risk.
Yes.
For those folks at home, let me tell my lore about TV. I used to watch TV shows. I love The Office. I love Lost. And you're going to see where I'm going. I love My Name is Earl. I love Agent Carter. I loved Hannibal. And if you know any of these shows, you all know what fucking happened to all of them. Earl ended with no ending.
Finished The Office ever.
Office went on too long.
Way too long.
And then Agent Carter, they fucking tanked in the second season. I didn't even finish the second season. And then Lost went all stupid and they were dead anyway. And I was like,
I haven't watched Lost yet.
It's all right. They're all dead anyway. Fuck it.
No, I kind of want to watch it though. I feel like I was actually thinking about starting Lost because I'm like, this is such a cultural phenomenon. I know it has a shitty ending, but I want to know.
Yeah, you should just check it out because it's fun. Because I'll guarantee you, like the first like couple seasons are real fun. But I tuned out because I think that's when I moved to California.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was in California, I caught a couple episodes. I'm like, what's going on? And then I found out they were, all purgatory, and I was like, that's fucking lame. Because I guessed that in high school, and I was like, there's no way that's going to be the ending. There's no way. They got to add this up, and I found that out. I was like, ah. And then Hannibal, oh my god, they were going to do so much with Hannibal, but like the fucking ratings, like no one watched Hannibal, so they had to like race to a finish line for the 3rd season, and it sort of ends like on a literal cliffhanger. And like season 4 was supposed to bring in like Clarice Starling and all that shit, and it was just like they couldn't get the rights, so that was like another issue. Like they couldn't get the rights to Clarice, so they just ended up ending it. So this is my lore. This is what I've gone through all these years.
That's the thing. You win some, you lose some with TV, right? Like yeah. I'm like the one thing I'm still devastated over is the OG, which is the OA. Sorry, the OA on
I was gonna
Netflix.
say the OC.
It's OC, yeah. The OA on Netflix, which is a Brittany Colling, I can't remember the co-writer's name. That show is one of the most fantastic shows I've ever watched. It was so good. It was like spiritual and woo-woo and like so like sci-fi, so good. So good. metaverse, different parallel universes, and it ended on like the biggest cliffhanger, season 2. And there's like a cult following. Like this show ended like years ago, and there are still people talking about it, like just begging Netflix for like an ending to it. That's still probably one of my biggest TV upsets ever. I was devastated.
I just it's heartbreaking too because you spend so much time with the show.
I know.
And then when it like doesn't end well, or I don't know, just doesn't go, like all those things I've mentioned, like they all literally went on too long. Like nothing had a good ending. Like to me, sort of like for me anyway, The Simpsons had a good ending, but that just depends where you stop watching. It's like if you stop watching at a certain point, like I heard that they're good again. Like they had like a little bell curve, like where now it's good again. But it's like at this point, it's like the show's so different now. I don't even know I would like it nowadays. You know what I mean? It's a different audience, different crowd. It's gone on for 30 years where it's like, I don't even know. Oh, Sarah, you know what's a good show? And I watched them all last year. I watched the Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah, I watched all of those. There's like 3 seasons. And then I watched Batman Beyond, which was incredible. I tried to get into Superman, but like Superman is completely different from Batman. I like Batman because it's like slow detective stories. And then Superman, it's like every episode is like, oh my God, earth shattering, like bad guy villain. And how is he going to get out of it? It's like, it hurts. Like, it's like, it's overstimulating. It's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I feel bad for Superman because like it's a good show, but it's just, I can't get into it because it's like, it's too much for me. It's like, I need my slow episodes. I need my stupid, like, ninja episode of a Batman that's not that very good. I need like a penguin in the basement. I need all this shit before I can go on. But yeah, I do highly recommend those shows, the Batman animated series, and especially Batman Beyond. That was like perfect. I think that's like all the good shows, like a good example of like had a perfect ending was like fucking Batman Beyond, because the last episode ends exactly how the Batman animated series starts, or at least something like that. I don't know if it's, hang on, I might be getting my wires crossed because there was an epilogue episode on the Justice League. I might be thinking of that, but still, it's a wrapped up, like they wrapped up the story for Batman Beyond perfectly because it ends with Terry McGinnis about to propose to his girlfriend, and then Bruce Wayne is still there, and he's, oh God, I'm going to get emotional, but you find out that Bruce Wayne is actually his father, and it's like emotional, like, oh my God, he's been my dad this whole time. And then the other thing is that it ends exactly how the animated series starts, where it says, what the hell is that? And it's like Batman, you know, Batman Beyond flying through Gotham City, and it's just so good. It's like, perfect ending. But yeah, I guess that's my positive. It kind of gave me the hope for the show. Like, let me check out What We Do in the Shadows. Maybe it'll be fun.
You know, I haven't, and like I said, I can't even tell you how it ends because I'm too afraid to watch the last season.
I know, because you don't want it to end, right? You wanted like, you
want
that.
And I love the show so much, and like it was heading towards where I wanted it to end. Head at the end of last season. I'm like, oh God, fuck it up.
The one show I want to get into, which I've always talked about, is Smallville. I own it. I have it. I want to get into that. I did watch all the Space Ghost recently, which is great. The Space Ghost Coast to Coast. That was hilarious. And I do like Aqua Teen Hunger Force because it's so nonsensical and it's only like 20 minutes. It's like What We Do in the Shadows. Yeah. It's only 20 minutes long, and each episode is standalone, and they're all stupid as hell. I like Frylock. I like Meatwad. I like Master Shake. They're like the best things ever in my whole life. Oh, and Scooby-Doo. Oh my God, I love Scooby-Doo. Yeah. You can't dislike Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is always Scooby-Doo. Classic. It's good stuff. Oh, and Sarah, what's your favorite shows? I've been rambling on my shows. What's your favorite
shows? What are my favorite shows?
What are your favorite shows, Sarah?
I feel like it's so seasonal. Like Foundation just came out, season 3. I'm enjoying that. Good. Okay, let me look at Apple TV shows because usually Apple TV doesn't disappoint. Oh my God, one show that I watched this year is the new Jon Hamm show on Apple TV.
Oh.
What's it called?
Apple TV's been doing some good stuff, but I just can't subscribe to something. I don't know. I just can't bring myself.
Honestly, like I when I need a new show, I always go to Apple TV because like every show I've ever watched on Apple TV is really well done. Your Friends and Neighbors, that was so good. I think I might have talked about it on the show. It's like about a Wall Street trader. Like Jon Hamm's like this, rich, wealthy, like investor Wall Street guy, and like he ends up like getting his wife cheats on him with his best friend, and they live in like Stepford Wife, like rich society, and he ends up kind of getting. It starts with his career falling apart, and he loses his job, and he's kind of shit out of luck, and starts like this like cat burglar, but like going into his rich friends' places, stealing like one.
Yeah, that's interesting. Ooh, I like that.
And it's written so well. I love the characters in it. I love like they're so imperfect. It's such a good story, and it ends with a like it's a surprising ending. You don't really think it's going that direction, and there's a season 2 coming out, so that one was really good. Apple TV's Shrinking, also like love Shrink. Like, come on, it's a show about therapists and grief. Come on.
Like, of course. Come on.
And obviously Ted Lasso, like, and Severance. Oh my God, I know I've already talked about Severance.
Severance, I heard, is very good, and so is The Studio. Like, those are the top ones.
Oh my God, Frank, you need to just
get Apple TV, Frank. Just get Apple TV.
I feel like this is gonna be my Christmas present to you, is like an Apple TV subscription. Like, you'd love the show. Like, The Studio is so good. So is Silo. I watched Silo earlier in the year.
Oh, that's right. That's the Rebecca Ferguson show, right?
So
that's
good.
right.
Silo. It's yeah, I'm just looking through the list here. Foundation. I watched also the one Palm Beach. Was good. It wasn't my favorite, but it was so good. But yeah, so really most anything I watched Murderbot was not as good. I didn't quite get into Murderbot on TV. Yeah. Anyways, what other shows? Oh, and then another show that I watched this month, I had to watch it because it's the way it was filmed. I was so interested. Was Adolescence? Have you heard of it?
No.
You might like this too. It's on Netflix. It's really dark. It's really fucking dark. But it's a 4-part limited series, and each episode is filmed in one take.
Oh, okay.
So like you're watching everything live happening. It's all filmed in one take, and it's a story. This is dark. It's a story about like a young 13-year-old kid who ends up like committing a murder, but it's so cool. It's like watching theater on TV. Like, it's so.
I'm always distracted by those because they're not always my favorite.
Yeah.
Like 1920, like was it that movie 1917? Like, I'm distracted because of all the hidden cuts, and then like it depends on like the location, because there's a movie called Rope that Alfred Hitchcock did, which is all one location, one camera, and it kind of gets like dull looking. But like something like The Studio, which I know is all done in like one take. That looks interesting to me. So hopefully it's more like The Studio and less like The Rope and the
1917 was done in one shot.
Well, they try to. The guy running. It starts with him sleeping underneath the tree, and he runs through the whole movie, and it's all following him. It's supposed to be like one take, but it's all hidden takes. It's like
no, like Adolescence is one take. Like the whole.
But there's hidden.
No. Like one take. Like it's literally like the whole show is like one camera.
Oh, okay.
One camera, one take, like in like the show, if it's 40 minutes, it's 40 minutes of real time.
Okay.
Like, it's so cool because it's like, you're in the police station, and like it's fascinating because characters are walking in and out. They got to hit their cues. Like, they're not changing anything. So I'm like, I had to watch it because of that. And it was and then like the third episode or the second or third episode is like, they happen like, one is like the first one's the day after the murder, then 3 days, then 7 months, then like a year. And like the 7 months, it's the whole episode is just filmed in the detention facility with the kid, and it's an interview between the kid and the psychologist, and her trying to like really understand what's going on. And you never know, you never really find out. But it's just so interesting. Like, and it was fascinating. Like, and also in the last episode, there's 2 long takes where the family, the guy's a local plumber, and they keep vandalizing his car because the kid, shitty things happen, right?
Yeah.
And so there's 2 long takes where the whole family gets into his car and they drive to the like the Home Depot equivalent to get paint, and then there's a whole take of them driving back. And you'd think that would be so boring, like to be in just one place. The way they do it, it's so good. Like, it really keeps your attention. So
I'm interested.
Yeah, it was dark. It was dark and gloomy. Content was dark and gloomy, but like the filming was fascinating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our next thing that's sort of newish. We've been doing it this year, but recommendations. Something that we've watched during the month, and you have a recommendation.
I feel like those are my recommendations. Like,
already? Okay, so you've just been watching TV shows. Okay.
Have I watched? I want to go see. We're gonna go see The Roses tomorrow.
That's the movie. That's the Sarah movie.
When I saw that, My celebrity crush, I love oh my god, what's his name? The one from Brooklyn
Benedict
Nine-Nine.
Cumberbatch.
No, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, Andy Samberg.
I
Oh my
love
gosh.
Andy Samberg. He's like
Andy
my celebrity
Samberg.
crush. I love
I'm
that
so
man.
sad, Sarah. So like me and you, we grew up with him
Yeah,
basically when he was 20, and he
yeah.
literally just turned like 50 like a few weeks ago. And I was like, oh my God, we're watching him grow up. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I love that man.
Yeah.
Love him. And then also my girl crush is Kate McKinnon. And they put them in the same movie. Are you kidding me? I love these people. I can't wait. I don't even care what the movie. I don't even know what the movie's about. I don't give a shit. I just saw that they were both in it. I'm like, I gotta go see this.
Oh my, yeah. Me and my mom saw it because we've been really looking forward to see the Roses because we love her. We're Cumberbatch fans, and it looked funny, so we went to see it. And at the end of the movie, my mom turned to me and said, "This is a Sarah movie."
I love that your mom knows that.
Like, this is a Sarah movie, and not only that, but there was a trailer before the movie. It's coming out December. I forgot what the hell it's called, but it's James L. Brooks. It's got Woody Harrelson in it, Jamie Lee Curtis. It's coming out December, and we're watching that trailer, and both me and my mom look at each other like, "That's Sarah."
I love
That's
it.
100%
Oh my god,
Sarah.
I love that I have a brand.
you have a brand. It's very high end, like stressful situations, and people having like wanting to live life like, "Woo, we're gonna do this," and that's exactly what that movie is. It's like, oh my gosh. And then what was the other? Oh yeah, the poop humor, of course, or vomiting.
Of course, always.
Of course, obviously. When I found out like when the orgy wasn't in the bottom 5, I'm like, okay, this is a Sarah show. Oh my gosh. And then the other recommendations I would do is if you have the time, folks at home or Sarah, go see Jaws. The 50th anniversary is this week, or they're playing it for 1 week, So at your local theater, if they're playing it, go check it out. It's fun. I went to see it at 4DX with the moving seats. Excellent. It was great, and it was funny because I saw it with my sister, and I didn't know she was seasick until the movie. Because it doesn't do it the whole movie, but whenever there's some certain scenes, like the seats start moving, like you're on the boat, and she's like, "Oh," I'm like,
no.
You'll be fine. You'll be okay." Well, that was fun. And then a movie I just watched yesterday with my mom. I bought it for a project that ended up stalling, but it was a movie called House of Wax. Came out in 2005. When it came out, I remember it was bombarded. The critics hated it. I remember everyone said it sucked. And I remember everyone said Paris Hilton was terrible. The movie was terrible. I was like, okay, so I took the word for it at the time because it's 2005. We're all in high school 20 years ago. So it's been 20 years. I have the Blu-ray. We watched it with my mom. I watched it with my mom. It was really good, or at least a decent horror movie. It wasn't terrible. There was so much lore squeezed into that 80, 90 minutes, however long it is. And it was creepy. There were some moments where I was like, oh my God, because there's a scene in the movie where instead of taping her mouth shut, he gets Gorilla Glue and tapes her mouth or glues her mouth shut. And I thought that was so creepy. I'm like, oh my God, how is she going to get out of this? And then like her finger gets cut and then they all get picked off and you're like, how the hell are they going to get out of this situation? And it was so well done. And like one of the coolest fucking moments in the movie, when I saw it, I was like, oh, 5 stars, 5 stars for me. But there's a scene in the movie where they have to escape and they have to crawl through the wax wall and they end up crawling through the fucking logo that says House of Wax. And I'm like, 10 stars. That would be like the T-Rex like bursting through like the Jurassic Park sign or something. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the movie when he breaks the bones and the sign comes down. I'm like, that's awesome. So when they have to escape through the thing, it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. But highly recommend House of Wax. The only bad thing about it was the Paris Hilton death, but it felt like a reshoot. It felt like she died somewhere. The test audience probably didn't like it. So they filmed this whole other thing because it felt like a completely different movie. There's like, she's running through the woods and all of a sudden she's like in a factory. But with this reshoot, I guess they added more lore because then you find out where all the cars are parked from the previous people that they've killed and like all the cell phones and all the bags of people that they've, turned into wax. But like that whole scene felt like completely out of place and weird, but it added to the lore and the background to the movie. I was like, all right, I'll take the, wins and the losses, but it was good. So I recommend that 2005's House of Wax. That was really good, entertaining. And then I'm trying to think anything else that I see in the theater.
I remember one other movie we watched. I don't know if I can recommend it, but we watched Baby Girl. Have you seen it?
Oh my God, Nicole Kidman. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard mixed results.
It was, I don't know. It felt
Yeah.
unsettling. It was unsettling.
Yeah.
It was like the movie ended and Ari and I looked at each other. We're like, "The fuck did we just watch?" Like it was so bad we couldn't stop, but we like we didn't want to keep going.
Why did we just watch?
Just
Oh my God, that's the other thing I want to say before we head out. 2 more movies, and it was so funny because it has a backstory. So, we have our favorite cashier at Walmart, and we saw her just shopping there, and she was like, "Hey, what you guys do today?" And my mom's like, "Oh, we had a double feature," and my mom was so embarrassed to say what we saw, so she said it real quick to brush it off. But the 2 movies we saw was Honey Don't, which is a lesbian sex detective movie. That's all it is. It's a lesbian detective movie.
I haven't even heard of this movie.
It's by the Ethan Coen, I believe, from the Coen brothers. It stars Margot Qualley, Audrey Plaza.
Oh my God, oh my God, I'm gonna make Ari's entire life. Aubrey Plaza is his favorite actress. I'm taking him to this movie.
Yeah, so it's a lesbian sex film. And my mom was embarrassed to say Honey Don't. And the other movie she was embarrassed to say because we found out last minute. So we went to see Honey Don't, and we're like, hey, Ninja Turtles is playing tonight. I love Ninja Turtles. It's like one of my top 101 favorite movies. I did not know I was going to be getting so emotional watching it on the big screen. It was crazy. I know it's Ninja Turtles, but like I watched that movie so many times as a kid and like literally was quoting along. Like I had the same experience with Jaws, like where I was quoting along with Jaws, I was quoting along with Ninja Turtles. I was like, holy shit. But my mom was so embarrassed telling the lady, like, yeah, I saw a lesbian film and a 35-year-old movie, Ninja Turtles.
Oh, you're her mom.
But she had fun. It was so funny though, because like I know my mom's at least seen Ninja Turtles once or twice in her life, but at the end of the movie, she was like, I had never seen it before in my whole life. I'm like, yes, you have. At one point in your life, you did. Because like, how do you like? We live in the same house. Like, you must have watched.
Yeah, there's no way you've not seen that.
Yeah, but yeah, those are my recommendations. Those are my like the ones I've seen that are like worthwhile. Oh, and also if it's still out there, Nobody 2. Nobody 2 is fucking amazing. Action packed. I think it's better than the first one. It's better than the first one.
I can't remember if I saw the first one. I don't think I did.
Oh, well, the first one's good, but the second one was awesome. Holy smokes! Because it was so funny because we went to the Erie County Fair, and we were so worn out.
I missed the fair.
We were so worn out, so we're like, "Oh God, are we going to fall?" We were hoping that the movie was entertaining. We didn't fall asleep. Literally action packed throughout the whole movie. Awesome.
Love it. Love it.
So those are my recommendations. So
excited.
Sarah,
Yes.
next month is September.
Yes.
What should we do for the theme?
So, I mean, here's the thing. November 1st is the wedding. So I think
okay.
is out.
Break?
Like
October's
I think we're taking a break for October. So
okay.
It's our last month before the wedding.
So should we jump to a Halloween episode?
We could do a Halloween episode, yes.
Before the wedding.
But we could do it at the end of September, so it feels like a Halloween episode.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like we could do it like so. Let's do a Halloween theme towards the end, or maybe we could do like a pre-record and then upload it in October.
We could do that.
That could be.
I like it.
Okay, so.
Now I have to like think about my Halloween. I feel like we've used. Have we done Hocus Pocus yet?
We have not, and sure, I'll rewatch it. Whatever.
I don't know. Hold on, I'm looking at my list right now.
Oh, sure, I'll rewatch it. Sure, I'll rewatch it for the show. I gotta pull off the Band-Aid. I gotta do it.
It's like I have to watch it once a year. It's an annual watch.
It's like I understand why people like it, but
but
like
there's
Goonies.
Also Ernest Scared Stupid. I haven't seen that in so long.
Again, like Goonies, like you had to be that age.
I know.
Watched it, and I was not like at that age. I think I was watching like Casper, so I was on the opposite end. So maybe we should do that. Let's do that. Let's do.
I don't know, but the best Ernest movie is Ernest Goes to Camp. So I didn't love like Ernest Scared Stupid is funny, but if we're gonna watch an Ernest movie, we gotta watch Ernest Goes to Camp.
Well, that's not Halloweeny though. Let's see. So what do you want to do? What's the theme? Do you want to do Halloween or do you want to do like end of summer?
We can do Halloween.
Okay, Halloween. Okay. So do you want to do Scared Stupid or Hocus Pocus or what do you got?
Oh no, I'm still looking through my list. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, what can I make Sarah watch?
You know, it's like it's also we can't skip Halloween because it's your favorite. It's your
Yeah,
favorite.
it's like my favorite season, and like I feel like that's sweeps week. I feel like we could get some viewers during Halloween. What can I make Sarah watch that'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe Frank made me watch this?
Oh God. Oh
I'm
God.
kind of thinking The Thing. Have you seen The Thing?
The Thing?
The Thing, starring Kurt Russell.
I don't think so.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh,
no, I've definitely not seen The Thing.
I could make Sarah watch The
Oh God,
Thing.
in 1982.
I'm gonna make Sarah watch The Thing.
God.
I'm gonna make Sarah watch The Thing. If you pick Hocus Pocus, I'm gonna make you watch The Thing. There you go.
Okay.
It's even Steven. They're both classics. They're both amazing.
Okay.
And they're both cult classics, I should say, because when they both came out, they both bombed horribly. And then
they got better with age.
Yep, they become better with age, and they're beloved by everybody.
Okay, we could do that. We could go because also like Hocus Pocus is like the Disney version of Halloween.
And mine is just like a spooky horror movie. It's perfect. I like
Let's do it.
I do it. Let's do this. Let's do it, Sarah.
Let's do it. So I'm just looking at the cover of the thing. I have no idea what this is even about. A science fiction horror film. John Carpenter. And we're watching the old one, right? Not the
Yes, the old one. Do not watch the 2011 one.
Watch the new one.
Like, I haven't even seen the new one. And at some point, I'm sure we'll do an episode where I'll make myself watch it because there's some things I've been wanting to rewatch, Sarah. I've been wanting to rewatch Princess Bride because I've not seen it.
I love Princess Bride.
I've been wanting to rewatch. What's the other one I've been wanting to rewatch? I think Polly is again. I want to rewatch Polly again so we could talk about it. What's another one I was thinking about? Oh, Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. I've been thinking about just because I want to revisit it and talk about it. And then, man, you were just talking about movies too. What was the other one? Shit, that's like another one that I'm like, oh, that's a Sarah movie. We should talk about it or at some point. I guess not Sarah movie, but you just mentioned the 2011 Thing movie. We could talk about movies that have been like remade or sequels or whatever, kind of. But yeah, those have been on my mind. I've been having a little list in the back of my mind. It's Becky Boo!
Look at that puppy.
I know, it's Jake. Hello, Jake.
Baby.
Bark 3 times. Bark 3 times if you could hear the spirit in the room.
Woof, woof, woof.
Yeah, Jake sees spirits, or at least that's what me and Becky claim. Because he'll be barking in the corner, and we're like, bark twice if the spirit's in the room. There we go.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Marriage.
Oh my God. I'm just like putting a pin in November being Princess Bride because I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, I know it's your favorite one, and I've been wanting to rewatch it, and I'm like,
I almost rewatched it last week, so I'm glad I did it.
Okay, good. I like this, Sarah. I like it. Okay, so with that being said, I think we'll wrap this up. We talked about everything.
Yeah.
So
our first, not last TV episode.
Not last TV. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. We're gonna watch more TV shows, Frank. We're gonna watch Severance. I'm gonna make you watch Severance, son.
Oh my God! If I made you watch Severance.
You know what you could make me watch whenever it gets released completely and it's finished? Let's do like Stranger Things season 4 where it's like we'll just talk about like the whole goddamn thing.
I actually haven't watched Stranger Things.
Oh my God, like I watched
the first season, and then when I thought the last season was the last one, I watched it with Ari. I got sucked in, but I have no idea what happens in the middle.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious because I've only watched the first 3. I've been waiting for it to finish, but it's been like 10 years.
It finished. Wasn't the
30, I don't even think they've finished it. Well, it's filmed, but they're going to release it in like part 1 and then part 2 to keep subscriptions for
This
Netflix.
is confusing because I could have swore when I watched the last season that came out with Ari, he's like, it's the last season.
That was season 4, wasn't it?
That's weird, I guess so.
See, even Becky Boo knows this. Becky Boo. Season 5 is releasing this year.
Interesting. Well, I'm not up with the times.
That's okay, sir. It's okay. You're gonna watch The Roses. You're gonna love it.
I'm so excited. We almost went last night, but we were saving it for tomorrow.
Do it, Labor Day. The Roses. Okay. I'm Frank.
And I'm Sarah.
And thank you for watching. Have you seen this with Frank and Sarah?
Ooh.
See you sometime. Rats!